Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Emily, the Lupine Witch of Dark Ether Transcendence. If you've been following me for some time, welcome back. So, y'all, today's read, I'm going to put a forewarning here for a lot of you. It may trigger you, very likely is going to trigger you, but as we always say here in this space, triggers are a beautiful gift. They are your soul's way of communicating with you that there is something within you that needs your attention, needs your love, needs your time, needs your patience, and needs forgiveness and healing. Okay, so if this read triggers you, good, welcome it. Okay, as always, take what resonates, leave what does not. And if you feel called to book your own personal reading with me, especially if you want a continuation of what's getting ready to be said here, you want to dive deeper on your own personal journey to see what else you need to do, okay? Not just looking at like kind of a collective energy here for you personally, hop on over to my website, send me an email. I would love to work with you. I'd be honored to work with you on your journey to help you overcome whatever this thing is here, y'all, okay? So with that said, we're going to jump into the read. Very first card here, Two of Wands reversed. Oh, that old program, okay? Many of you are either new to the concept of like law of attraction and manifestation, okay? Others of you, you've been on this journey for some time. Regardless of where you fall, there's an energy here of trying to figure out how manifestation actually works, right? There are so many different techniques. Oh, you do it this way, you do it this way, you do it this way, right? But first thing I'm going to tell you here is that manifestation, how you manifest, is based on you and you alone. You can use, when people are sharing techniques, right? And it works for a bunch of people and then it doesn't work for other people. It's because it's specific for you. It's going to work for some and it's not going to work for others. And that's why the journey of learning how you manifest on your specific journey with your specific abilities is specific to you. You can write out your affirmations 100 times. You could do visualizations. You could do affirmations. You could, all the different things. Okay? It's about tweaking what works for you. There is no one way fits all. Okay? This is not a ball cap. It ain't no one way fits all. It's tailored to you. So if you, again, are working on like how, like, again, there's energy here of you have been trying to manifest something, okay? But you also still have some old outdated beliefs around how, specifically, there's something coming up here with like money is what I'm picking up on. And that's been coming up in the collective for a few days. This idea, and many of us have carried this, right? Oh, making money's hard and money is elusive and all the stuff that they're, you know, if you're still watching the news, quit watching the news, y'all. It's bad for you. It's so bad for you. Oh, the money's going down and the money's going away. There's just fear around money. And then, oh, if you have money, oh, you must be, you know, evil and greedy and oh, money's bad, money's bad. But then people are like, oh, but I need money. Oh, but money's bad. There's so much in society that keeps people afraid of money. Money is just energy. That's all it is. Money is neither good nor bad. It's where you put your energy into it, where you put your perception. If you believe it's evil, then it's going to be evil in your reality. If you believe that it's the root of all badness, it's going to be. But if you believe that money can be used as a tool to heal, to nourish, to grow, then that is what you will create in your reality, as within, so without. Okay? So again, this Two of Wands here, oh, some of y'all may be in a workhorse program. You constantly work all the time. And again, this fear, like, it's like you're chasing money. You're chasing this down because of this old program of, oh, I gotta do. I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. That's why it's not here. I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. Yo, you need to stop. If that is you, you need to stop. Chasing repels anything. It doesn't matter if you're chasing money, you're chasing friends, you're chasing a job, you're chasing your dog down the road. Chasing don't do nothing but make it run away from you. Resting, felt a trigger for some of y'all there. Resting is how you attract. When you step back and you allow yourself to receive, because that means your energy is relaxed. You're no longer restricted. Fear, run, chase. You go from this to, oh. And when you're this, how is any of what you're trying to manifest going to get to you? It can't. If you're constantly running, going, it can't. This is the energy some of y'all have been in. You're still holding these outdated beliefs that you have to do more to make it come to you. Spirit is telling you that's not the way. Now, we have the Hermit reversed here. I'm hearing like I'm so fed up trying to manifest. I just want to give up. This is burnout energy to me, which also makes sense. That workhorse mentality, burnout. This feels like burnout to me. Some of you are also thinking like, what if I can't manifest? What if I'm not as powerful as all these people I watch online, you know, these readings and stuff? What if I'm not as powerful as they tell me I am? That's not true. It's just because you're burnt out. Because you've been putting your energy, your resources, your time into the wrong place. So of course you're feeling this way, okay? Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, both reversed. Okay, very interesting. This is like literally energy of running from yourself. You know what you need to do. Okay, next card we have Ace of Wands is reversed. Okay, these three cards here. You're burnt out. You're tired. But the one thing you know you need to do is the one thing you've been fighting against, and that's what this is. This is fighting energy. As long as you continue to fight yourself from doing what you know you need to do, which is literally step back. Get off of the workhorse train. Rest. Surrender. Receive. Trust in what you have already done in the physical so far to come to you. Stop chasing it. Until you do that, okay, what you are trying to manifest will not come to you. Period. Remember what I said. Chasing equals repelling. No matter what it is that you're chasing. Because your energy, the universe responds in energy, in frequency, not in words, energy, frequency. So if you're in the state of fear, doubt, worry, hustle, chase, what you are trying to bring into your reality is going to run from you and remain elusive, period. For some of you, again, there's a lot of triggering energy there with that. You've been standing in your own way. For a lot of you, I feel like this chaser energy, okay, constantly, oh, I gotta go. This is something you've been doing for a very long time. You probably grew up in an environment where you maybe started having to work really young or having to take care of yourself really young. So like you were parent-fied in a sense. You were forced to grow up sooner than you should have. So you were always in a state of survival. Always running, always going, always got to go. Can't slow down, okay? But now Spirit is telling you this old way that you've been doing things is not serving you. It is keeping your blessings from you, period. It's keeping your blessings from you. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, how do I get out of it? I have the answer for you. First card we have is the High Priestess. You need to step way the fuck back, okay? You need to trust that what you have already done is enough. You need to sit on your behind and let the universe bring to you what you have been telling it you want. The only way to do that is for you to stop chasing whatever this is. Stop the overworking. Stop the hustle bustle. It ain't going for you, man. That's not how anyone is supposed to operate. When people, I hustle bustle, I get my stuff done. Guess what? They're wearing a mask. They're wearing a mask because deep down they're burnt out. They're probably freaking miserable. They're tired. They can't really enjoy anything that they have brought into their reality because, I'm constantly hustling, constantly bustling. No one is designed to be like that. We're not robots. We're living beings, right? So first thing here, you need to step way back. You need to trust that what you have already done so far is enough and you need to step back, okay? Now the next card we have here, Eight of Wands upright. Once you do this, once you make the decision, actually this way, because see how the priestess is looking at the wands. This is important here, okay? Once you trust and you surrender and you stop chasing, you break out of this and you really need to observe, why do you feel like you need to chase? Why do you feel like you need to be stuck in survival mode all the time? Where does this come from? You need to do that shadow work because if you don't get to the root of it, it's going to keep coming up. Get to the root of why you feel like you need to be stuck in survival mode all the time. Why you feel like you constantly need to be busy. What are you avoiding by constantly being busy? That's why another reason a lot of people, they don't like to rest is because they don't like to be stuck with themselves, because when they're stuck with themselves, things start coming up that they don't want to think about, right? But you need to think about those things. You need to observe those things. You need to reflect on those things. You need to do that shadow work. You need to become conscious of where you are avoiding. That's where your true work is, okay? So once you do this, Once you surrender and you start sitting with yourself and trusting in, okay, I've done enough. I'm tired. I need to take time for myself. I need to honor myself as the high priestess. Okay. Things are going to start flowing to you so fast, man. This is a card of victory. This is a card of victory. This Eight of Wands here. Things are going to be coming to you so fast because you chose to step back and let go of the control that you had, which you didn't have any to begin with. Okay, get real. You don't really have any to begin with. You can't control when the money comes to you, when the clients come to you, when the job comes to you, when you can't control any of that. That's why you have to learn to step back, right? Once you step back, all that stuff, oh man. Even if you look at this, okay, it's like they're flying through the air. Symbolic. All of those arrows, okay, that you pulled back, they're getting ready to be let loose, and they're going to be hitting their target, okay? The last card you have here is Justice. Again, message of once you choose to let go of this old way of being, chase, 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 hustle, 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 be tired, don't rest, constantly overwork, constantly overgive, be a people pleaser, all that stuff. Once you let go of that, guess what? I'm literally hearing Spirit say the tables are going to turn in your favor. Justice is going to be on your side, because I also feel like you're going to see you're going to see the people that were using you, that were feeding off your energy, keeping you away from what was destined to be yours. Okay, that Ace of Wands reverse, they've been keeping you away. Justice is going to sweep in and be like, oh, we're going to clear this out. We ain't going to deal with that no more, because you will have chosen again to step into yourself. And even like if I were holding these, you know, with this in the middle, the way they were set up, I want to look at this. Do you see how the High Priestess and Justice are looking at each other? Symbolic. The feminine and the masculine, this is very union-y energy, okay? Union, inner work, sacred energy. You're bringing the masculine and the feminine together because you're choosing yourself, okay? You're feeling into, I know my worth. I don't need to chase anymore. I don't need to be stuck in fear anymore. Okay, I'm going to trust. I'm going to trust, even if I can't see it yet, I'm going to trust in what's happening within me, what I feel. And then the action of resting, okay? You've already done all the stuff. This is a very masculine figure. Okay, and even kind of like the crown over the head here, okay, very masculine figure. You're taking the step of, again, the action of choosing yourself. Feeling and action. They're both looking at each other. Wow. Wow, right? So, you have to make the decision to stop feeding your old pattern. No more hustling, bustling, no more chasing, no more being stuck in survival, no more constantly, oh, I have to do this or this is going to happen. If you can think of the doom and gloom way of how an outcome will happen, you can rewire your brain to think of the blessings and abundance outcome that can happen. It's where you put your focus. And right now, that's why Spirit was so adamant and specific as well about this particular deck. The way you've been going about this old program, this workhorse chasing out of fear, all of that thing, this doesn't even belong to you. This is a societal thing. How do you think the Matrix has kept so many people asleep? Because so many people do this, okay? They're putting their energy in the wrong place because, oh, you need to work, you need to do this, you need to do that, right? And then people get all burnt out, okay? Then they ain't got no energy. They ain't got no energy to create for themselves because all of their mental energy and their physical energy is completely zapped. So how can you create when you're in that state? You can't, okay? And then, of course, what they really want, what they really desire can never come to them because, again, they're stuck in that mentality of, oh, I'm giving my energy to the wrong place. When the answer is that you have to break out of that cycle. And it does require shadow work. It requires going within. Why do you run from yourself? Where did this behavior come from? Where did these thought processes come from? You got to get to the root, man. You can't put a Band-Aid over a splinter and expect the splinter to just come out on its own, right? Y'all know what I mean. You got to actually go in, you got to get the tweezers, you got to pull the splinter out. This is your splinter. And it's hindering you from becoming the true creator self that you are because, again, your energy is in the wrong place. You are being fed on, so to speak, right? You've become a cog in the machine, and Spirit doesn't want you to be a cog in the machine because that's not what you are. You are the divine creator. Becoming a conscious divine creator requires you being conscious of yourself and choosing yourself always, even if it feels scary. And that's where you really do find your power, is when you do the scary thing, even when you're absolutely scared shitless. When all the world around you is, oh, that's the wrong way, that's the wrong way, you're crazy, you're delusional. Be delusional. Be crazy. Believe so much in yourself. Believe so much in God, source, universe, divine, whatever you want to call it, that you know, man, oh man, you know that justice is coming. Those blessings are coming because you chose to focus on yourself. You chose to break out of the old way of being, of doing, of thinking. You're stepping into your authentic self. That's how you bring your manifestation to you. You got to do the opposite, and it's going to feel scary. It's going to be a little hard at first. You're going to get a little uncomfortable. But guess what? That's where you grow. In the shadow, in the darkness is where you grow, because that's where you realize, oh, I've always been the light. The light's always been me. The darkness has always been me. There is nothing here to fear, for it is all me. And that's where that liberation happens, baby. That's where that level up happens, okay? So, I hope this read resonated with you. Again, if you feel called, you would like to dive deeper for your personal journey, expand on this reading here with me, hop on over to my website, send me an email. I would truly be honored to work with you, get to the root of this, baby. That's what I love to do with my clients. Get to the root of it so you can pull it out. You can pull out that splinter, start fresh, and move forward from a more empowered place. That is my job here. That is what I offer to everyone who comes to me. So, I hope this resonated. If you feel called to work with me, send me an email. And until next time, take care of yourselves. You're doing fantastic, okay? You're doing fantastic. And no matter how scary it may seem right now, do the opposite of what you've been doing, man. Break this pattern. Get out of this pattern. You will thank yourself for it later. Discomfort cannot be avoided, but you can choose to welcome it rather than fight it. And when you welcome it, it makes it so much more malleable to work with, right? Like Play-Doh in your hands. You are the creator of your reality. If you want your manifestations, you have to do different of what you've already been doing. You have to stop running. You have to sit back and receive. So, until next time, I love you all. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you guys later.